The Cityline Weight Loss Challenge, Year 10, starts now.
Welcome. 10 years. 10 years of transformations, 10 years of lives changed. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Cityline Weight Loss Challenge! All right. All of you who join us starting today are about to go on a 360-degree journey. We believe that feeling good goes beyond losing weight. Do I hear some amens out there? Yeah? That's why our team of experts are here to lift you up and get you to put yourselves first. We're going to help nourish your body and your soul. Now, if you're a longtime viewer, you know we do things a little differently around here. We just want you to feel good in the skin you're in. For a decade, her philosophy of improve the quality of your food to improve the quality of your life has been the driving force of WLC. Please welcome one of my favorite people in the world, three-time best-selling author and one of Canada's top health experts, Dr. Joey Schultz. It all started as this little nugget 10 years ago, and here we are, followers from all around the world following your program. Look at how much you've achieved, we've achieved with this program. It's incredible.
It's amazing. I sent you a little note 10 years ago saying, hi, I'm Joey.
Right?
And then the ball has been rolling ever since.
And getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year we do it. And so one thing that I love about your philosophy, and I'm like your agent when you're not around. I speak your praises.
Thank you for that.
I feel like I'm sort of a Schulman by association. I love our whole family.
You are.
But what you do is not punitive, and what you do is not all focused on the scale. And I know it's about weight loss, but for you it's always been about so much more than that. So let's talk a little bit about that.
It's not numbers on the scale because I have clinics outside of Cityline and I'm seeing non-scale victories that are way more gratifying and really more important, if I'm being honest. Like inflammation going down, sleep improving, energy getting better, disease prevention. Things that really matter in today's world, and things like stress and poor diet, they really have an impact on people's health. So if we can wind the clock back a little bit, yes, you'll fit into a pair of jeans maybe that you haven't fit into. That's terrific. But I can't stress enough, I really don't want to promote this as a diet. I would like to promote this as a shift, as a new way of eating that's delicious, enjoyable. You can fall off the health wagon, get back on it, but just have a solid foundation. If I can give you a solid foundation, I feel so happy about that.
So we I sort of made mention to this, but WLC goes way beyond our TV show. We've got people from around the world following your program, Joey. How does that make you feel?
I'm beyond grateful. Gratitude is the theme. Beyond grateful that I have this forum where I can talk about what's so dear and passionate to me, and I think food changes your life, so beyond grateful.
Totally. So people are watching on YouTube, they're following through our Facebook group. We've built a community of 17,000 members on Facebook, which is incredible. So I'm constantly, it's amazing. And what's beautiful to me, I'm amazed by how the viewers use the platform to give each other support. I mean, they are the hands at your back. If you're going through a tough day and you're like, I have to eat the entire row of cookies, they're going to be there for you and say, I don't know, maybe just try one. You know, like it's going to be okay. Take a look at some of these viewer transformations, and these are folks that have followed along online, including Purette, who lost an astonishing 220 pounds. Amazing. We'll hear more about her story later on in the show. I want to know if this is you. We beat ourselves up, we put ourselves down, we can be brutal. The response to our call for WLC 10 was overwhelming from thousands of you. We whittled the list down to 65 women who we interviewed right here. Take a look and tell me if you see yourself in these women.
I think I'm my own worst enemy. It's that every day. I'm like, today's the day, and then I make excuses.
Like, it's the first thing I think of in the morning, and the last thing I think about before I close my eyes is my weight.
I took my measurements, and I was a little dismayed to see that my stomach was an inch less than my chest.
And there's always an excuse. You're always too busy. There's always not enough time.
I would start and stop. I would try to follow, and it's like, I need help.
I've always done it, but not the right way.
And when I look at myself, I just don't feel right. I feel like I'm in the wrong body.
Use it as a reason to wear an extra sweater because something doesn't look flattering on you.
It really has been forever. Oh. Even as a teenager, I was always the fat one in the group.
My relationship with my body is a battle.
It's a love-hate relationship. There's things I love about myself, about my body, and there's things I don't.
My weight loss journey has been like my second job. I've been trying this for so long, but it's slipping away. I don't have control over it anymore.
I feel that after I had my children, I was proud of the strength that my body provided me with, but I feel in the past 3 years I've lost control and I'm not proud of my body at all.
My family has a strong history of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol.
There's so many things that I will move mountains on to make sure that they happen for my family and at work, and I just don't understand why I'm not doing that for myself.
It's not about being skinny or anything like that. I just want to be healthy and strong.
It's about me being healthier, it's about me moving and feeling better. And I am an animated person. I need energy.
Like not just the actual weight, but the mental weight and the emotional weight of feeling like this.
I've spent so many years accepting okay. I think I've had enough. I really had enough of being okay.
It is time to meet our first challenger. Weight has always been a struggle for Nadia, whose most recent game came after a tragic loss in her life. Now, as the mom of a sweet little boy, Nadia is looking for a way to get healthy and stay healthy so she can be there for her son.
I used to go to the gym all the time, but then, you know, life happens.
When I was about 21 years old, I dedicated my life, basically, I changed it. I ate healthy, I exercised, I dropped 70 pounds. I was uber confident, kept it off for about 8 years. And then I had tragedy in my life. My dad passed away shortly after my mom got sick, and I turned to food. That was my only outlet. It just kind of just snowballed and it came back.
I had the baby, and I always say I'm gonna get back, because I want to be healthy for my son. But I don't have like the motivation either. My relationship with my body, it's not a good one. I'm not happy. I feel that my personality doesn't match my body, and it's always been a struggle for me my whole life. I was always just the big girl. I never understood why. I have 2 sisters who are average weight, and I always asked why me, because it's hard always being the biggest person. So that's why I want to do something now.
Are you gonna look in it?
The weight loss challenge, I believe the accountability will be extremely important, because I can't run away from anything. You know, I have to follow the plan. There's just no way around it. And that is what I need. I need structure. It does matter about the number on the scales in a sense, but overall I believe it's just the feeling that I'll have inside. You know, like the confidence I'll gain, you know, that I'll be able to get rid of this kind of like weight and pressure that I put on myself every day, that I'm not happy. I just don't want to feel the way I feel anymore.
I I love how honest you are, and we can feel the pain and we can feel the hurt, and we're going to walk through all of that with you. Okay? And I know that it's hard to do this on TV. We're going to get you on the scale because we need a starting point. We just want a starting point, right? Yes. So I'm going to get you to stand on this scale. We're going to see your starting weight. 284. Okay, 284 pounds. We're good. Come on down off that scale. I'm here with you. Joey's here with you. We're going to go through the numbers right now, and then we're going to chat a little bit. Let's take a look at Nadia's numbers. Her starting weight, 284 pounds. Her chest, she's at 54 inches. She's got a waist of 50 inches and hips of 55 inches. I say you are looking absolutely gorgeous today, and I'm so happy that you went through the interviews and you got picked to be part of this, because I know you're going to be wildly successful. And I'm going to let Joey talk about what you found about Nadia. But first, I just want to ask her a quick question, because in one of our earliest interviews with you, Nadia, you said, and I quote, "You can try to make yourself pretty on the outside, but it never reaches the inside." And that, to me, spoke volumes. And I want to know, why do you think that is?
Because it's true. Because if it's not fixed in the inside, it can't reflect on the outside. So you can have your hair done, your makeup, and you can pretend that everything's okay, but it's really not.
Doesn't feel okay.
No, I don't feel pretty. I don't feel the way I should.
And that's why we're here. That's why we're here, right?
Okay, well, two things. You are pretty, very pretty, number one, so let's cross that one off your list.
Thank you.
Number two is, you told me yesterday at my office you were scared.
Yes.
You were scared for your health. And I want to tell you, dissatisfaction is the first step to progress. So the fact that you're scared almost makes me a little bit happy. Because we got a lot of work, a lot of fun times to have together.
Yes.
And that changing sometimes your food, sometimes weirdly changes your inner dialogue a little bit. And that's what we want to see. So.
See, you're just a wealth of good advice. You're just a wealth of good advice. I'm excited for you, honey. I'm so excited for you. Let's go to break. We have more coming up. And stay with us. And you are perfect. Welcome back, my friends, to WLC 10. It is time to meet Janvier. She just celebrated a milestone birthday, and after years of letting her health take a back seat because she was too busy focusing on her work and the needs of others, Janvier is ready to take her health back.
I turned 50 this year, so it's 50 and blessed. So I'm celebrating my 50th birthday for the whole year. This is such an amazing gift for me, to change how I eat, to change how I live, to get back, balance myself out a little bit better. My body, it's not like it used to be. Going shopping, I can't just say, oh yeah, I'm that size, and just go pick whatever I want. The thing is, for me, is because I was always extremely slender. And growing up, people used to pick on me and say, why don't you gain some weight? And so after a while, when I stopped playing sports and stuff, I was like, yeah, I got a booty now, so I'm good. You know, I always wanted boobs. Oh, great. But then when I eventually gained and kept on gaining and gaining and gaining, that's when the pressure started to go on my body. My knees started hurting me, my elbows are hurting. And so my body doesn't manage it well. So now I'm like, okay, you gotta do something about this, because I wanna live to be 100. You get older, you get other priorities. But the truth of the matter is that I kind of forgot about my priority, which is myself. The biggest challenge for me will be eating. I'm Trinidadian, so callaloo and macaroni pie and all these different things. So like, food definitely is a place where people come together, we get to hang out, we get to eat, get to socialize. In the work that I do, my relationship with food is a way that community comes together. I'm a community development officer, and we do a lot of work in neighborhoods called neighborhood improvement areas. Because I do work with the community, I think it'll be helping other people as well, right? Because they'll see what I'm doing, and I'm all about sharing. So it's a win-win. What I want to see, I want to see my arms. You know how Tracy has those arms like Michelle Obama? So I want my arms back. Success would be feeling great, I've got clothes in my closet that not even half of my shoulder can fit into them right now. So it would be being able to fit back in some of the stuff that I really like. If you think I have energy now, 4 months from now, 5 months from now, it's going to be a new Janvier, but it's someone I'm going to be excited about seeing again.
You radiate joy, and I'm so excited for you. We're going to get your starting numbers, okay? Let's get you up on that scale, and then we'll chat a little bit. This is where we're starting the journey. Let's take a look. Janvier's starting weight is 220 pounds. Come on off the scale. Let's talk. Let's go through all of the numbers. Your starting weight is 220 pounds. Chest, 42 inches. Waist, 43 inches. Hips, 46 inches. As I mentioned, joyful. It's okay. They're just numbers. They're just numbers. Joey and I are on the same page about this one. I want to go back a little bit in time because you were an athlete. You're a baller, track and field star. How tough is it to reconcile where you are now with where you were then?
So my mind tells me I can do anything. I can, I can go on the basketball court. I can shake and, score easy. Yeah. But then my body tells me something different.
Yeah.
So I will try it, but it doesn't happen that way at all. I'm tired, it hurts, it aches. Yeah. So it takes away from the joy. And then, the size is not a simple thing.
Yeah. We're going to fix that. We're going to work on that. Dr. Joey, let's talk a little bit about from a health perspective.
So this is why we're focusing on non-scale victories, is because we were mentioning off camera that you now sleep with a CPAP and you have aches and pains and you really want to feel like your vibrant self. And 50 is so young, you should feel like your vibrant self. So we're going to forget about those numbers and focus on how do you feel. And the body has a voice, and the voice are symptoms or things like sleep interruption. Please, to everyone out there, pay attention, and you are, to your body, because that's the only way your body's saying, hi, I'm out of balance and I need something fixed here. So I'm so excited for you. You're so fun to work with. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. What a journey it's going to be. So we want everyone to follow along WLC Challenge at home. So we're going to talk about how to start. Thank you so much, honey. Let's go over here, Joey. Let's take a look at how we're starting the journey.
We're starting.
Yes.
Okay. So we have these incredible resources online.
Oh, yes.
And we've everything. We've actually reformatted everything online. All the meal plans are there. And there's a simple getting started guide. And it goes step 1 to 9. Just follow along with me, step 1 to 9. I'm going to take you all the way through how to weigh yourself, how to take measurements, when to weigh yourself, what type of scale to buy.
Yes.
So it's really simple. So you print that guide off, you can get a binder, put it all in your binder, and then I take you through step by step.
It's not anything tricky,
no,
because you have very simple rules that guide you day to day, and you have some examples of that here out on the table. This is about eating whole foods.
It is about eating whole foods, but an understanding of foods. So by the time this challenge is done, when I say the word low glycemic index to you, I really would love for you to know what that is, because once you understand what that is, you can make better choices. Or if I say non-inflammatory fats or quality calories, that's the information I'm trying to get across. I want you to eat. I mean, we were just talking about pizza 5 minutes ago.
That's right.
So there's foods
Good pizza.
Good pizza. There's foods that you can definitely eat and indulge. But it's tricky out there. The pile of what to do to lose and the pile of information grows bigger every day.
I know.
So I kind of want to simplify that. That's my whole goal, because I don't want you to chop and dice 3 hours a day. Nobody has time for that.
Right.
Nobody. So let's make it super easy, and that's the approach this year.
Okay, so you do sort of lay it all out there online, and what's cool is that we've come up with a very easy way for people to actually get to that starter package. So if you want to take part in the Cityline Weight Loss Challenge, head to cityline.tv for your WLC startup package. Or if you've got your cell phone within reach and you like a shortcut like I do, we've got something special for you, and it's called the code. This is how you use it right now. See the code on your screen right there? Take out your phone, open your camera, and simply aim it at the code as if you were about to take a picture of it. Give it a try right now. You might need to zoom in like I did in that piece of tape, but once it focuses on the code, a link should pop up on your phone and it's going to take you directly to the WLC startup package. It is that easy. I did it a million times. I'm not that tech savvy.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. And
It's
it takes you
amazing.
right to that startup package. And then you've got your 1 to 9 points. You can follow along because we want to make it as easy as can be.
That's fabulous.
So good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joey. Let's
Thank
go to
you.
break. And let's meet our third WLC challenger. After raising 4 children, Angie is soon to become an empty nester, and she's realized she doesn't know who she is outside of being a mother. But she does know that her weight has left her without the confidence to find out.
You always hear you have to take care of yourself so you can take care of other people. You have to love yourself so that people can love you. But I've never felt that I was worth my self-love, my self-care. I've just always been the caregiver. And I don't think that's what I just am, but I feel that's just what I am. So that's what kind of where I'm trying to get this journey started to be more than that. I just want to be sort of carefree. Sounds silly to say at my age, but carefree. Like I want to just, try things and not be worried that what I'm going to look like in a picture is going to stop me from trying it. What I'm going to look like in a bathing suit is going to stop me from trying it in a dress. You know what I mean? I don't think I've worn a dress since my sister's wedding in 2004. Just kidding, I have. No, I haven't. I'm a hockey mom, so I have 4 kids, 24-year-old twins, 20-year-old and a 15-year-old. I've been a stay-at-home mom with them since the twins were born. I had a realization with my youngest that she's 15 and she's the only one home, and one day I don't know how to be anybody else but a mom. So I just kind of had this panic, like, what am I gonna do? Because I can't hide behind being a parent once they're gone. I hide in pictures, I'm not in pictures. Or if I am, I've got the kids sort of in front of me. I've never colored my hair, I've never had coffee. We have a cottage now, and my sister is 2 years younger. She goes kneeboarding, and I wouldn't even try because in my mind, I'm like, oh, the boat's not gonna be able to pull me up. People will take pictures, and then I'll have to look at pictures, and I won't see, I got up on a kneeboard, I'll see, oh my God, look at me. Look at how I look. If you took a picture of me now, I wouldn't see any positive. I want to see happy, I want to see, I want to see. I don't know how to, it makes sense to me to say that, but what I want to see, when I see a picture of myself, I just want to see me in that moment, see me in that enjoyment, in that happiness, in that family time, and in those memories.
You explained it well. I get it. So we're going to get on that scale. Okay, we're going to get your first numbers. So we have a starting point for Angie. Let's take a look at your starting weight. Okay. Starting weight of 206 pounds. Okay, come on off the scale. Starting weight, once again, 206 pounds. That's okay. Chest, 45 inches. Waist, 45 inches. And hips, 50 inches. This is where we start. The journey starts today. And you mentioned it in the video we just saw. You don't feel happy about yourself. You're not seeing the happiness. I want to know, at what point did you decide, enough? I got to put myself on my own list. I got to focus on me. What was that point for you?
I think when my youngest turned 15, I had this like panic moment because I've been a mom for, at this point, the boys are 24. And I've been a caregiver, so I just had this, I've had them to hide behind.
Yeah.
I've had them to make excuses why I can't look after myself. And when I realized that she's 15 and the other 3 are already moving on to the next stage of life, that one day I'm gonna have no excuse. Like, I don't have a reason to not look after myself. And I don't want to feel like this. I'm too young to feel this old. And
Way too young.
I don't want to hide anymore. And I won't have anybody to hide behind.
What advice, Dr. Joey, do you have for Angie?
Well, first, congratulations for raising 4 babies. That's amazing.
It's incredible.
So you said to me yesterday in my clinic that you hear the negative sinks in and the positive sort of deflects off of you. And so I think that's so honest, and that is, to some degree, every woman, every man. I don't know why we hold on to the negative sometimes, but What we want to say here is that when you were doing your interview, for some reason, behind the scenes, the producers and I, people who were doing the interviews, we had this buzziness about you. We were like, oh, this is going to be a great one. You just feel ready. I know you're nervous, but something about you spoke to me that I was like, oh, she's ready. So I cannot wait to work with you. I cannot wait to see all these layers come off, and you'll do great. I have a great feeling about this. Yeah.
She's a lot of fun to hang out with already, Angie.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. So this is going to be, it's going to be a good journey. I'm excited for you. And part of the journey, of course, is giving you all the information that you need to succeed. So here are some tips to make sure you are successful. We've got our life coach, Carlin Purcell, with us. Thank you. Welcome back. Are you ready to meet our fourth and final WLC 10 challenger? Yes! So exciting. It's Michelle. She is full of fun and positivity, but she's missing the body confidence she needs as she dives headfirst into the dating game.
I've always felt confident in myself. I've always been told from family, my friends, that I'm beautiful, and I feel that way. But recently I started thinking about how I've never described myself as sexy. This is the time for me to start stepping up, and I'm young enough that I can change my lifestyle for the rest of my life, and this is going to change my life. My whole life I've always been a bigger girl. I've always been overweight. I guess I'm just not 100% confident in my body. I layer up in clothing, so to be able to not have to layer up in clothing would make a difference. I have a closet full of bridesmaids dresses. I've been very fortunate to have a group of best friends that have all gotten married. I'm the last one to get married, hopefully. The dating game, unfortunately, I have to get into online dating just to meet new people. I live in a new city now, and dating online is all based on a picture. And sometimes if you got a double chin in a picture, people are gonna not give me the opportunity for them to get to know me. I see myself, but I see room for improvement. You know, I guess, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be upset about this because I love myself. I love what I see in the mirror. But I want to see a better, healthier, happier me. You know, I'm always smiling, but I could just be it could be a bigger smile. I want to be a sexy 34-year-old, and I want to be just confident going into the dating world and not hold back because of that lack of confidence that I have in myself. And yeah, so that's going to be my success, is strutting out in a sexy dress.
Are you not already in love with her? We're all in love with you. I mean, you're going to be wildly successful. We got to get through the numbers now, okay?
Yes.
Why don't you stand up on the scale for us, and we'll take a look at where we're starting this journey for Michelle. Okay, Michelle's starting weight, 234 pounds. Come on down, Michelle. Let's go through all the stats right now. Starting weight of 234 pounds. Chest, 48 inches. Your waist, 45 inches. And your hips, 48 inches. Now, I love that you said you love yourself. You said you love yourself in the video, and that is the first step. That's going to be such an important step for everybody in the program. But you're scared of getting out there and putting yourself out there and into the dating scene. And what scares you about it, honey?
I've always been afraid to put myself out there. I'm afraid of the judgment.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that the beauty inside isn't represented on the outside.
Yeah, and people can't see right through to your soul, right? Okay, that is valid. And we're gonna go through the whole process with you. I mean, it's actually kind of exciting. I know it's scary, but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be exciting. You got Dr. Joey here by your side. What are your concerns about any of Michelle's challenges, or what do you see?
I see someone who has a beautiful soul, so don't worry about that. It's so shiny, it's like, whoo, so everybody sees that, everybody's seeing that. But we talked about your blood sugars are elevated, and that's more of a concern for me. And when there is fat to lose, especially in the tummy area, we want to help that go down. Talk to your doctor to see if your sugars are going down. So any sort of blood sugar that goes up, I'm like, that's your body talking to you. That's your body's voice. So because there is diabetes in the family and things like that, I can't wait to get started.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's going to be an incredible journey. And I love the fact that you got off the phone with your mom right before you came on. Like, you got a good support system. So good for you. Now that we have met all of our challengers, it's time to gear up. Our stylist, Jessica. We follow 4 women's journeys on the show, but everyone can take part through our Facebook group family, which is 17,000 members strong. The success stories of people who follow the program from home are incredible, mind-blowing really, but none more so than Pierrette, who lost more than half her body weight.
I started my journey in 2016 to lose weight. I changed everything. First it was hard, but I got through it, and I never gave up and getting stronger every time.
And how much have you lost in this time?
236 pounds. I do walking, I do running, I go to the gym. I was on blood pressure pills, and then I'm not on it at all. Over 3 years. I have more energy. I want to do a lot more. I feel good myself.
That's the Dr. Joey program, you know, like the Cityline Weight Loss Challenge Facebook group is actually incredible. And to know that you can tap in to all of that amazing online information and get to a point where Pierrette got, you know, it took 3 years, but over 230 pounds. That is significant to be following along online. Everything is online for you, right, Joey?
Everything is online for you. People are meeting, there's connections. We have 3 people in the audience who met online, and they go for lunch every 2 weeks now. So
that's so good.
It's fabulous. It's really good.
Well, speaking of people in the audience, there might be some familiar faces that you recognize from past seasons. We have Lula here, we have Aisha here, we have Rini here. The 3 of you all were part of the WLC in years prior. And what's cool is that they came in to studio this morning and they met the 4 challengers that are doing it this season, and they immediately started mentoring each other.
Yes.
And I think that that is so cool. So we're going to keep that role for you. You all are going to be mentors for these women throughout the season, because you can actually say, all right, at 10 p.m. when I really wanted to reach for the bag of chips, this is what I did instead. Or I found this part really challenging, so I made sure and tried to focus on this instead. So a huge round of applause to our past WLC challengers. Thank you so much. Amazing. And here's another thing. We're giving our audience a chance to take charge of your health, because you're all going to take home Joey's book. Challengers throughout their struggles and their successes. We want to find out how they're feeling, what's working, what is not working. So to help us track the progress of all of you, you're all going to be recording video diaries every week for us. And to help you do that, we've given all of our challengers new iPhone 11s so they can record their vlog. Oh, and they're going to track their fitness progress with Apple Watches Series 5. So that's going to be amazing. And you know what? Here's what I want to say to you women. Challengers throughout their struggles and their successes. We want to find out how they're feeling, what's working, what is not working. So to help us track the progress of all of you, you're all going to be recording video diaries every week for us. And to help you do that, we've given all of our challengers new iPhone 11s so they can record their vlog. Oh, and they're going to track their fitness progress with Apple Watches Series 5. So that's going to be amazing. And you know what? Here's what I want to say to you women. First of all, I want to see it all. We want to be able to attach to your journey. Most of us have been through it or are going through it. And so if you are having that hard day, don't shy away from letting us know about it, because we're going to learn from how you handle your own struggles and your progress. So be excited and don't worry about the tears. You cry, let it all out, leave it here on our rug. We will clean it up for you. We're going to follow along, give them a lot of love, and thank you so much